time for a little Monday motivation, and our own Jully Black is here for the final installment of her S.H.A.P.E Series.
Now, the past few Mondays, we've tackled S for spirituality, of course. We've had the 4 H's to support a healthy life, A for abilities, P for personality. Today, we are capping things off with the letter E, which is?
Experiences.
Okay.
Imagine a life where you wake up every morning loving your experiences.
That's a great life.
That's a great life. All of it. All the things, your lived experiences. You can't go to school and get that. You can't learn that in a book, right? And so we got some examples.
Okay. Well, first, what does that mean to you?
Ooh, it means wisdom. It means that there was no time wasted at all. It also means that there's other experiences that at one point I didn't think I was gonna have. Like, you know, when you're a kid and you think that your parents are old, and I'm like, they're like 40-something years old, and I'm like, wait, I'm 40-something years old, and you know, I feel youthful and vibrant, and you know, so age is nothing but a number type thing. So it means all of that and more.
All right, you mentioned you got some experiences, or some examples, sorry, of experiences.
Right, so the BIPOC community, for example, Black, Indigenous people of color, right? A lot of times, you know, in this world, it could be looked at as like, oh, a hard life, or what did you go through? You know, how could you use that in everyday life? And really, you could channel it, for example, for social change. I, as most people know, changed one word in the Canadian anthem, right? But that wasn't about like being like this rah-rah. It was like, hey, you know what? I have a sense of courage. I've lived through some things, and I'm now ready to use that platform and that privilege to stand in the gap for someone else, right? So yeah, that's part of it, for example.
Okay. Let's talk about the LGBTQ plus community and experiences in this community.
Yeah, so happy Pride, shout outs, happy Pride Month. Inclusivity, you know, support, realizing that, like I have many friends in that community that's like, this is me, unapologetically, all the way me, and no one needs to tell me that I'm anything else, right? And so to use that lived experience as someone from the LGBTQ plus community to say, I'm here. There are people who just generally who are afraid to be themselves. So imagine using that experience as an example of, hey, this is a superpower here. Yeah.
All right, we also want to go back to the first S, spirituality, or I guess the only S, but the first letter, and to talk about experiences when it comes to, I guess, religion, religious experiences, or spiritual experiences.
Right. So a friend of mine says, you know what, a lot of people shy away from the word religion, right? Because it's been politicized and all the things. But really, if you do something religiously, I work out religiously, right? A sense of, you know, there's also a sense of compassion, a moral compass. Right, so it's really saying, hey, you know, my lived experience as my mom sitting me down at 3 years old saying, okay, say your grace, right? Routine, something that's tradition, something that gives you a sense of just like a moral compass, really. You know what I mean? And compassion. There's something called the 9 fruits of the Holy Spirit. It's simply this: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control. None of that is Bible toting over your head. Look at those words. Could we inject just a sprinkle a little bit in our everyday life?
I'm just impressed you got all 9 memorized.
Hey!
That was good.
Well, and it's sometimes you hear families sending their non-religious kids to, say, a Catholic school, for example. It's not for the religion; it's for those values that are taught.
Boom.
Okay, another community, you mentioned working out religiously.
Right.
Let's talk about the athletic community, because those experiences make you and shape you as well.
Give me that. I love that. Listen, I'm going to say one thing. Write this down at home. The results are in the routine. Right? I was going for the result. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to get fit. But it's not the getting the fit. It's not fitting in the skinny jeans or whatever it is. It's the routine. It's the habits. It's the discipline. The Olympics are coming up. Every time it's an Olympic year, I feel like I'm an Olympian for some reason. I feel extra. Just I want to be more disciplined, right, in my everyday life. So there you go.
All right. Just finally here, we got to end with another mantra. You've got a beautiful mantra here to end off this S.H.A.P.E Series.
Okay. After me, I am courageous.
I am courageous.
I am perfect in my imperfections.
I am perfect in my imperfections.
I am elevating every aspect of my life.
I am elevating every aspect of my life.
2023 gave me evidence of how strong I am.
2023 gave me evidence of how strong I am.
My 2024 is filled with more.
My 2024 is filled with more.
Hey, that's what it is.
Love it, Jully. Thank you so
shaped
much.
it up.
This has been such a great series.
Thank
so
you.
inspirational. Appreciate it.
Thank you.